The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go. Yep. Extend.
Now the former first-round pick, Breece Hall. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
Here we go, son.
Here's Fields. In trouble, and down he goes.
Big-time sack there by T.J. Watt, and he certainly picked up right where he led off. Remember last year, Mike, he led the NFL in sacks with 19. He's made a living off making plays in the backfield, and he continues to do so here.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is third and long.
Hey,
To throw is Fields. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
On comes the punt team now for the Jets. Deep to return, Kadarius Toney. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
No.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers on first down. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it! And he will score! Calvin Austin, touchdown Steelers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
This is a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will go up by 7.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. West right this.
Back to throw is Fields. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Hey, Ken. Go.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. Now he'll run.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. And sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Throwing is Fields. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Jets 1st down.
And the Jets 1st down.
Here we go, son. Right.
Fields. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
First down. Fields. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. To throw is Fields. To the goal line and in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, Rodgers. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Inside.
A give, and here's Johnson. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves third and short. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down.
Here we go. Hey, 551, 551. Yep.
Now Fields. Taking off. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Fields to... Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of the Steelers has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And, Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Fields. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the first quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the second?
Now a second down throw for Fields. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Fields from the gun on third down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Here's Austin McNamara now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now Tony to return it, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. They face second down and 7. Once again, it's Warren. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be third down and short. From the gun, Rodgers. That is caught by Washington. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
That's complete, left side to Pickens. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Hey, take 26. What a 50. Here, Mike.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
The master of play action, Rodgers. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Fields now to throw on first down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That one knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And third down coming up.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Here we go. It's in.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. A-Rod now to throw on first down. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. A run here with Johnson. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. A first down throw from Rodgers. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up a 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Inside. Hey, 88. 26. Back north. Get 300. We didn't get that.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
30. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. We didn't get.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Johnson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
6. Jump out. Hey, take 26.
Rodgers now. Now he'll air one out. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown Steelers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter.
And this one is blocked. A big hole. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. here. 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Fields now. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team gonna... It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, son.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Another run here with Hall. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's into the hands of Xavier Gibson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go, son. Out, let's go. Chip's clear. Right.
Here's Fields. He'll get this complete to Gibson. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go. Side.
Trying the left side, here's Hall. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Side.
He'll go again with Hall. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Minka Fitzpatrick up to make the stop. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, son. EQ.
To throw is Fields. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Go.
A first down throw for Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Fields now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Tonight.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
And not one you see very often. Fair catch taken all the way back at his own 5. First down for Aaron. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's going to go out of bounds, but not until he's past the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
50.
From the gun, Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Second down, Rodgers. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This barely gets to the landing zone, fielded at the 19. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready?
They go play action with Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here we go, son. Right.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Open man, that's Gibson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here we go. Sit high.
First down, Fields. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
A give. Here's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Fields from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
Well, they all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Here we go. Go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Here we go. Hey, Chad.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Now it is first and goal.
Here we go. Angel. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Steelers 40, Jets 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on first and 10.
Go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Let's go now.
To the air now on first and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets will take over possession here at the 44.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Fields now to throw on first down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Second down, it's Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. Think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
They'll set up the screen to Hall. Finding room at midfield. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Easy.
Now a second down throw for Fields. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Here we go, son.
Here's a 3rd and 10. The throw is, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of the Steelers has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Mustang 19. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger. Let's go.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 3rd and long.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they go with Warren. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. A short game, down to the 7. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. One more time with Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Catch made right side by Wilson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Hey, Ken.
At the 34-yard line.
Right.
Back to throw is Fields. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Now, Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. For any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Alpha. Right.
Fields to throw for it. He's going to try it here again. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks.